Alright, welcome back my friends. This is Aaron at Altcoin Daily, and tonight we're doing something a little bit different. Shh, 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 shh. You have to be quiet. You don't want to scare away the whales. That's right. Tonight we're going to do some live whale watching, and I'm also going to share with you some resources that I sometimes use that I think are pretty valuable. So once again, a little bit different than our normal format. If it's not for you, that's fine. I'll see you tomorrow. But if you want to stick around, I think this stuff is pretty cool. So right now we're on Binance.com. And Binance is one of my favorite exchanges to buy and sell altcoins. And right now we're looking at Bitcoin. And you can see in the red here, this is live. These are the sell orders, people trying to sell Bitcoin. Oh, we just got some huge people trying to sell 53 Bitcoin, 12 Bitcoin. You don't usually see numbers this high. Look at this, we're even on a green candle right now. Then of course we have the buy orders, people trying to buy. And this person's trying to buy 3, this person's trying to buy 1. The vast majority is, below 1 Bitcoin. Wow, I've been watching this for a while now. People trying to sell 53 and 12 Bitcoins. That's a lot. But we still have this green candle. And this is we're in an hour chart. So each one of these candlesticks represents an hour in the past, 24, 48 hours for Bitcoin, whatever this is. And so we remember, it's almost yesterday now when you see this huge green candle. This is an example of probably multiple orders of 50 plus Bitcoins going through. For some reason, a lot of people bought. If not one person bought, caused this whole thing to go up from just under $4,000 to almost 4,200, and then people kept FOMOing in. We got all the way yesterday up all the way to 4,300, and wow, we got this green candle going up. We're almost going to break 4,200 again. This is exciting for me to watch. And these orders 58 and 12, they're not getting filled. This person wants to sell their Bitcoin, but at a very specific price. And of course we have other orders going through. Buy orders go in, buy orders go out, sell orders go in, sell orders go out. You can't explain that. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I wanted to share with you some other things as well. Yeah, I think I'm done with this page. So this is a couple different resources I'm going to share with you. And if you like videos like this that are a little bit different, you can let me know by either commenting or liking the video, because, try and keep things fresh. And actually, me and my brother, we're out in Los Angeles. As I'm sure you know, we're in the entertainment industry. And when you're in the entertainment industry, sometimes, if you're on set, it can be pretty much your whole day, 13 hours. Hurry up and wait, as they say. So we've been a little bit busy this weekend, but let me show you this. So this is called Whale Alert. It's on Twitter. I check these guys out all the time, and you should follow these guys if you want live tracking of large crypto transactions. So this shows alerts, whale alerts for Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, EOS, Stellar, all sorts of stuff, and a lot of ERC20 tokens. So you can see just 3 hours ago, Bitcoin, there was a 5,000 Bitcoin transfer from Bitfinex. So that's not $5,000 worth of Bitcoin. That's $21 million worth of Bitcoin. So this is a transfer right here. So they haven't bought or sold yet, but they moved it to Bitfinex. So I don't know. What do you think they're going to do? Some other stuff. 7 hours ago, 3,000 Bitcoin was also transferred to Bitfinex. Interesting. A lot of PAX coins being transferred. Basic attention token. 3 million basic attention tokens worth $500,000 were transferred to an unknown wallet on Binance. Are these people buying, or are these people selling? It really doesn't really necessarily show you or tell you what the whale's intentions are, but it's just interesting because you and me, for the most part, aren't dealing with these huge sums of money. It's just interesting to get a little alert when stuff like this is happening. So check these guys out. I'm going to leave a link to all this stuff in the description. The next one I wanted to show you is called Whale Call. So this can be valuable too. This is a bot powered Bitcoin market reports. Bot powered Bitcoin market reports. So another Twitter account you could follow if you wanted. And it's a little bit different. So you can see here, OKCoin. It's tracking Bitcoin, USD, and quarterly. This talks about different market indicators. A lot of them are futures. Might be solely futures, I'm not sure, but so for instance, all sorts of futures. So quarterly futures has liquidated a long position, actually 2,167 contracts at a long position for Bitcoin at 3,982 on this date at this time, I believe. I'm reading that correctly. And it'll tell you about longs, and it'll tell you about shorts, and at what price that they were for, when they got liquidated. Pretty interesting stuff. If you wanted to kind of start learning more about that, you can see this stuff go through. So another thing I like. And of course, this last resource I want to share with you, this is something a lot of you liked our video from a month ago where I originally showed you the top 100, the Bitcoin rich list. And our video was proof that institutions are secretly buying Bitcoin. And now 2020 retrospect, not necessarily proof, but it was evidence, because we really don't know in this video from a month ago, we don't know the intention of these huge Bitcoins that were getting transferred to different wallets. We don't know if it's just getting transferred. We don't know if it's a buy or sell, but we saw these huge whales moving tons of Bitcoin. And back then I showed you the Bitcoin rich list, and you can click on any of these wallets and see the last time these whales bought something. You can see their whole history. So for instance, I'm not even going to go to this first page, because a lot of top 10, top 20, and sporadically through the top 100 are wallets for like huge exchanges like Bitfinex, Bitstamp, there's Binance somewhere around here. So let's go 3 pages deep, and all of these 10 pages deep we could go, and they have way more Bitcoin than you and I. So for instance, 3 pages deep, these people all have over $6,000, or sorry, 6,000 Bitcoins, all worth around right now $25 million worth of Bitcoin. That's 3 pages deep. We can go 10 pages deep. They still have more Bitcoin than I do. But we can click on any of these wallets and see if they're buying or selling. So do you want to know if these whales are buying Bitcoin at these prices? This is going to be totally random. We're probably going to find a lot of these wallets have no action, but we'll see. All right, this one has some action. So this person had this wallet since September of 2017, and you can see that he was buying throughout 2017, and he actually had some good sells late 2017. So he didn't sell a lot actually till February of 2018, where he sold 29 Bitcoin. It actually was a small part of his overall stash, but he did take a little bit of profits, bought some more in February, and he sold in March, right? January, February, March. He sold a lot in March, and he sold Bitcoin at $9,000, $10,000 about. And he has been buying since. So he was buying, he bought a lot at the $6,000 price point, and he's recently bought a lot at the $3,800, $3,700 price point. So these prices are good enough for this whale. And he's also smart enough to know when the market's overbought and take profits. This is just one example, though. This is, like I said, I'm going to leave a link. Okay, this is a Bitfinex wallet. We don't want that. I'm going to leave a link to this in the description. Okay, let's check out this one right here. Okay, let's see what this person's been doing. Okay, so except for this very first purchase right here, this is all of 2018. So we can see in September of 2017, this person bought 4,800 Bitcoins at the price of at the price of 3,600, and this person sold all of those at the price of $8,000. So this person made a great profit late last year and beginning of this year. And since he sold February of 2018, this person has been in constant buying mode. So this person bought 8,000 Bitcoins, $5 million worth of Bitcoins at this $6,000 price point. So this person was cost averaging like crazy as Bitcoin was hovering around that $6,500 price point, much like myself. He has yet to sell, obviously, and hasn't bought any since the market has dipped. Maybe he's waiting, or she. Do you want to look at one more? All right, let's look at one more. And then I'm going to show you the results of our poll for the price of Bitcoin at the end of the year. So let's look at this one real quick, and we can see, okay, we've seen a little bit more selling. This person sold, oh no, this is, okay, so 2018 begins here, and ever since, this person sold 1,000 Bitcoins in the second month of 2018. That's pretty much it, right? Because these are not necessarily buys, except for very, very small amounts. So, is it? All right. Well, you can figure out the rest of this for yourself. And once again, maybe if you have a lot of Bitcoin, I'm not sure how many I don't think this website tracks small Bitcoin addresses, but maybe if you have a hefty sum, you can see yourself. The last thing I want to share with you is the results of our poll. Okay. So the other day, we asked you, where do you think Bitcoin's price will be at the end of the year? And of course, if you follow us on our Twitter at altcoindailyio, I'm going to put a link to the description. You can participate in these polls. And about 350 people voted. And the vast majority, 50%, say you think Bitcoin's going to be between 5 and 10K. The next portion, 35%, said 4K or below. So that makes 75%, right? Or 85% think it's going to be below 10K at the end of the year. Then, of course, we have the dreamers, or maybe not. Nobody really knows, thinking it's going to be 10 to 15 or 15K. So nobody knows the future. I'm actually thinking maybe we won't see a huge bull run until late 2019, which is another year to wait. So I don't know, it's not for everybody, right? I mean, a year really isn't too much for huge gains at all, but cryptocurrency it is. Everything moves a little bit faster in crypto. Anyways, right now Bitcoin is sitting at 4,179. Past 24 hours, it's gone up almost 5%, and everything is in the green right now. It's not going to go up forever. Of course, maybe tomorrow, maybe by the time you're watching this, it'll go back to red. We'll see. Of course, we're always looking for higher lows and higher highs, but I don't expect us to see anything major. I expect us to kind of, just up and down, up and down. Buy orders go in, buy orders go out. Can't explain that. All right. Thank you very much, guys. This is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. It's been a pleasure. I will see you tomorrow.